are my very first sniff of Steven's brand. Steven from the YouTube channel Red Essence, his brand called Navitus Parfums. He sent me a bunch of them earlier this year. Just never had the chance to really delve into the line. I have a sample kit too from him. So again, thank you, Steven. But yeah, I decided, again, I just picked this out of random. I just grabbed one of the bottles and went, look, let's delve into it. However, this is my very first sniff of his brand. You're gonna see it on camera here today. He did send me a sample kit. I didn't open it. I didn't cheat. This is the very first real test of his line. His line itself, very polarizing line in regards to a lot of the outside noise. People saying things about the bottle presentation and the people behind it. Business is business. I'm going to keep that away. That's not what you're here for. If you want to see gossip, you go to the other channels. For me, proof is in the pudding. What I'm holding on to, the box presentation, the bottle, what it looks like, and of course, the juice inside. So let's get to sniffing. What's going on, fragrance family? Welcome to the Oud Luxuria channel. I'm your host, Mark. Today we're unboxing and giving a first impression on Oud Luxuria by the brand of Navitus Parfums from, of course, as Steven from the YouTube channel Red Essence. Now, if you're new here, thanks for watching. Subscribe to support the channel. Hit that bell. Certainly appreciate that. I'm also all over social media, so if you haven't had enough of me on YouTube, you can find me all over social media under my handle Robes08. Keep tabs on behind the scenes stuff, including Center of the Day posts, new purchases, and what I'm working on for my hub, which is my YouTube channel. Now, if you have a Facebook account, yeah, you can follow me, but I also have a Facebook group called Fragrance Guru Nation. We're up to 18,000 members where we discuss fragrances, new releases, so you get to discover what's coming out soon. People buy, sell, swap, split fragrances, so you can get some stuff for cheaper. You can sell your stuff, you can buy some things maybe a little cheaper. And of course, we discuss fragrances. So any questions you have, you got 18,000 members ready to answer your questions. So a great tool for somebody that's interested in the fragrance game. Come join us on FGN. Now let's get in the meat and potatoes of this video, what you're here for, to unbox Oud Luxuria. Before I get into that, here I am not doing the meat and potatoes. I did want to thank Steven from the channel Red Essence. He sent me this bottle to try out. He sent me a bunch of stuff, actually goodies from the Navitus line, so I can't wait to delve into them eventually, one by one, and give you guys my take. He did not tell me review these, give me some press, even though anybody that sends me anything, you know what, you're gonna get it. You're gonna be on the Robes08 channel. That's what I do. And people know me. I've been here long enough that they know what to expect from this channel. I don't hold any punches. If you're a friend, if you're an enemy, I'll be fair to you. Not that I have any enemies, at least I don't think so. Anyway, so anyway, going back to Steven, thank you so much. I know that you're going to be watching, so I certainly appreciate all the goodies that you sent to me, and I can't wait to delve into your brand. Now, this brand, like I said earlier in the intro, it's getting a lot of outside noise, mainly because of the bottles look like Rouge Dove bottles. Steven kind of tackled that. The brand behind this is Dua. There's a lot of noise behind the brand, and there's a lot of business stuff, and I don't really want to get into this because this is, of course, an unboxing about the fragrance itself. Now, what do I talk about? Of course, bottle, box, pricing, the nose behind it, and what do I get with the fragrance. So my nose is going to tell you the story. That's what you come in and watch my videos for. So let's get into Oud Luxuria. Now, the nose behind this is Christian Carnabel. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that name does come familiar to me because of the brand of Zoologist. I think Camel Panda might be the two that Christian made. And also has made some Zerjoffs. I didn't really look at the resume, but very much an up-and-coming nose, to be quite honest. I feel like a lot of the stuff is now, his name's starting to go into our fragrance community a little more. So a good name to attach your brand to be quite honest, an up-and-comer like that. This is obviously based on Oud, and this is what Steven, when he sent me the message, he was like, I know you like the darker stuff, so I'm going to send you the darker stuff, hence the shirt. So let's delve into this one. Let's see what I get out of this release. And we'll see. I'm not going to put it on skin today as per my unboxings. I usually put them on a strip, which I will, and then we'll do a pop the cherry on this one with my skin. So this one has a sleeve and a box, kind of like, if I can get this, it has to be stuck on a video, right? Whoops. Sorry, Steven. Jeez. Okay, so Navitus Parfums. The box kind of look like Roche Dove, so yeah, maybe. Anyway, it's got a card here. Oh, it's got all the notes. That'll be good for the fragrance review. I'm sure Fragrantica's got that copy pasted and missing a couple of notes while they're at it. The bottle itself has a gradient. I kind of like the gradient. The cap a little flashy for my taste. It's got some weight to it. That's nice. The bottle itself, very simplistic, but it has the gradient. I kind of like the brown gradient. But the cap itself's got a lot of weight to it. That's interesting. So, Oud Luxuria. In the back here, it says handcrafted fragrance, sensual, luxurious, charismatic. And let's delve into this one. Let's see what I think about it. All right, Oud Luxuria from Navitus Parfums. Ooh, a little barnyardy. That's nice. I like that. A little bit of dustiness from the Oud. Yeah, a little barnyardy on the strip, which I like. I like that. A little daring. It doesn't hurt anybody. I could see this not being up too many people's to buy list. There probably isn't too many reviews on this one, to be quite honest, on YouTube. I could put money on it just because this thing has that barnyardy, almost cheesy. Yeah, the cheesy Oud. Oh, it's there. But it also has... It's got a little bit of bite to it. It has a little bit of pepper. It's got a little bit of spice to it. A little bit of cinnamon here. Saffron. Rose is more in the background. So this is more of an Oud heavy, which is the way I like them. I like my Oud Rose saffrons, where this one right now off the strip is Oud heavy, which is the way I like them. It has a lot of, it's a lot about the darkness than anything. The rose is very minor off the strip right now. It's more about the saffron and the Oud. Very fecal. I like that. It's got that cheesy funkiness. Doesn't have much more than that right now. I know that leather's in the note breakdown, incense, labdanum, amber. There's actually a lot in here. Geranium, osmanthus, that's what I'm getting here. I'm getting some osmanthus, which is nice. I like that. So I'm getting the osmanthus. I'm definitely getting the Oud. Incense, labdanum, maybe labdanum. A little bit of the leathery feel. Oh, there's leather in the top note. Saffron, cinnamon, oh, right. Orange, not so much. Rose, not that bad. Not that much either. So overall, it's a good release. I think off the strip, it feels like it's it's going to be an interesting one. It's a way to sell me is with a barnyardy fecal Oud to open it up. So that is a good way to sell me. Steven, you know my taste then, buddy. Yeah, nothing wrong with this one. And another knock on this brand is there's a lot of their fragrances that smell like other things. Obviously, barnyardy Oud. You can name a small handful of fragrances that have that. You know, it's a particular note that isn't into many fragrances. This doesn't remind me of much of anything, but at the same time, Oud Rose Saffron combos are a dime a dozen, and honestly, this one is not a dime a dozen Oud Rose Saffron combo. It really, at least right now in the strip, it really emphasizes on the oud, not much on the rose, which is nice, and more about the spice, the cinnamon, and that saffron kick is really nice in here. Osmanthus, a little bit of that. I'm feeling a little bit of that, and a little bit of labdanum, which is a little bit of leather, I guess. Not too much. A darker scent. So I can't wait to delve into this one. Right now, I guess I handpicked the right one. I'll delve into it a little bit more. We're going to pop the cherry on this one. But Steven, good release here. Right up my alley. Just like what you come to expect when you're paying niche price. I didn't really look into pricing with these. I'm assuming they're around 180, 190, maybe more, 200 USD for a bottle. It might be more. I might be wrong. I haven't looked at pricing, to be quite honest, on these just yet. We'll do that on Pop the Cherry, and we'll delve into that. But it doesn't smell like a designer scent, which is a good thing when you're looking at price point. That's where you look at value. Yeah, a solid release from what I'm smelling. Not bad. Nothing, I would have to say nothing too crazy as far as uniqueness goes. I wasn't really expecting something this barnyardy, cheesy, to be quite honest. I'm actually really surprised, pleasantly surprised actually. So I can't wait to try out Oud Luxuria. So if you have the same taste as me right now, wait till Pop the Cherry, but definitely right now, promising start to this brand. Now that you heard my take, I'd like to see yours in the comments below about this fragrance. I know a lot of people have tested the other ones from Steven's line. There's not much talk about the oud ones, at least from what I've seen. So I'd like to see more comments about this particular release if you have smelt it. But for me, not a bad release. As always, a greater pour fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your scent wisely. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Have a good one.